You know, if you'd told me a corporation was responsible for making all the Marauders, I'd guess it was Spacer's Choice.
This kind of makes sense, right? You've been a bit on edge ever since OCI. Something on your mind?
I don't know what pensive means, but I've been thinking. That voice we heard, the ghost of Gorgon, I can't stop thinking about what they said. Whatever happened on Gorgon was no accident. Spacer's Choice made the Marauders.
You think they did it on purpose? I don't know, it's hard to believe. What if it was an accident?
Crate of tile cigarettes falls off the back of a loader? Accident. Thinking that bottle of industrial cleaner is a bottle of Rizzo's Spectrum Red? Also an accident. Doing some freakish science in a secure research facility on an asteroid and unleashing Marauders on the entire colony? Definitely not an accident. Spacer's Choice made the Marauders. And then those Marauders ended up in every corner of Halcyon.
Let's not jump to conclusions yet.
I guess you're right. Let's just get to the bottom of this job.
I must say, our mysterious antagonist is quite rude. It goes against all wireless etiquette to not identify yourself when tossing around threats to life and limb.
They obviously don't want us looking into Gorgon.
Under normal circumstances, I'd point the finger at Spacer's Choice, but they wouldn't hide in the shadows. They'd throw the full force of their security apparatus at us.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If only we could blame this all on their incompetence. But it's not really that. Not quite. Don't be deceived. UDL knows exactly what they're doing.
Ah, yes, my old enemies. The United Doily Lobbyists. Hate those guys.
Right. But in this instance, I was referring to Universal Defense Logistics. UDL created the Spacer's Choice Company to flood the market with cheap, substandard goods. And it gave them the capital to be the most powerful corporation on the board. They are the stewards of progress and civilization in this colony. They should act like it. True scientism demands rigor in pursuit of the truth, not slipshod manufacturing.
It's Amanchu. Welcome back to Peril on Gorgon. So now I have the access key to HIA, Human Inquiry and Auditing, I think that's what it's called, from Dr. Blakesley. And I still want to get access to the chem lab, I think it is, from that guy Lowe, who's now working for Anti-Cleo at some research facility on the gas giant of Olympus. So without any further ado, let's head there. I'm pretty sure this is a new location I haven't been to before. Let's check this research station out.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Oh, I really wanted to hear the cheerful fanfare.
I have been programmed to simulate sympathy. There, Captain. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
I'm sorry, what?
Boarded, Captain. A verb, indicating a hostile action whereby an enemy ship attempts to invade our own for the purposes of capture. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
I guess it's better late than never to find that out, but you should tell me these things.
I understand. Allow me to rectify my oversight. Captain, please be informed that our airlock has a death trap installed. The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
How did they find us, or were they really looking for us?
Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
You can get us out of here?
Yes, Captain. I am capable of deploying the Unreliable's articulated thrusters to dislodge their ship from our own. This is a temporary solution, however. A permanent solution may require your personal intervention.
Alright, I guess I'll deal with this.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show. Now initiated. Warm welcome protocol. Please maintain your
Remind me to ask Ada what else she got trapped.
Well, I guess we'll check this ship out then. I haven't had Felix along in a while. I think I'll take Felix and Ellie with me. Maybe Ellie knows these people, if they're pirates. Yep, they definitely got,
Looks like our opponent knows how to play defense. All right, freebooters, fall back and regroup.
definitely got shocked. Coach Stiley. What? Is this ship, run by a tossball team? Apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna take their stuff.
Okay.
I want to see if I can stealth my way through this. A lot of doggies here. That door appears to be locked. One to pick.
There,
We're
Miss.
spotted.
I got this. Someone else is doing this up, right?
Maybe I'm not going to be able to stealth my way through this. They have a vending machine on the ship?
Heads up, boss!
Get him!
Ow! That key, I think that opens something. See anybody else?
First one.
Huh. Well, now I can loot the police at my leisure. Stuff. Man, this place is a wreck. Really run down. So somebody tracked us.
On it.
Wow, I'm in pain. I'm in intense pain. Lots of pain.
You want some of this?
Anyone else? What another fighting me?
So that was the end of them. Somebody must have hired these guys. Maybe the mysterious, shadowy figure that warned us. I could ask you what you were doing here, but I decided I'd just kill you anyway. Maybe he had something interesting to say, but now he doesn't because he's dead.
Wow. Nice work.
Money. Nice. From error. Your target is the Unreliable, a small inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler who goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Unreliable, eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you in advance along with a tracking device for your astrogator. Firefly Company Storage and Transport. To the Freebooters team coach and or her replacement, the Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly Company's properties. As part of these negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve its Freebooters Tossball property so as not to challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the Tossball teams owned and deployed by any company interested in acquiring us. We are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that all Tossball related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, automechanical units, and laborers, are now formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indenturement contracts have not been dissolved. Your labor and services remain the sole property of Firefly Company into perpetuity. Please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to colony law and may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contract work, also known as freelancing, is strictly contrary to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your positions have been discontinued as of the receipt of this message. Wow, that's messed up. Team. There's a time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent to the values of freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand we've got a bit of parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise, using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example, or tossball sticks instead of chisels. These are all terrible ideas. Why, you ask? If you think about it, the answer will be as obvious as the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry. Be better. Team, practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their craft. Scripture tells us our lives are defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never left off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the commons. I don't have to remind you all of the incident involving a tossball in my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now I understand you're all eager to play. We haven't had a lot of matches since corporate scuppered the team, but today I had to pry a tossball out of a shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator, and then I would have had to space the party responsible in accordance with team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where I have to discipline you. I expect you to all behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while on board an enemy ship. What's my hacking skill? I think if I change with this armor, it'll give me the hacking skill I need. No, it won't. Just a bit short. Oh, okay, I guess not. Oh, Coach Stiley, you dead now. Shouldn't have taken that contract. What's my navigation terminal?
Real slick.
Man, I'm really using up those mag picks. What did I miss here? There should be some kind of bridge on this ship someplace. What's this thing? Lucky Spratfoot? Lucky Spratfoot. For the superstitious among us, carrying a lucky Spratfoot means bad events will pass you by. Of course, it didn't pass by that sprat, did it? Yeah, not so lucky for the sprat. Okay, it's back to my ship. I should have the key for this now, right? Yep. Ooh, it's all red stuff in here. It's a big gun. Tracking device. Remove tracking device. That seems helpful. Oh, so there's no logs recorded after the vessel was officially decommissioned. When the crew became freelancers. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Alright. I guess I've done what I needed to do here. Murder these would-be pirates before they could murder us. Wait. What? Huh. Looks like I can't get into the cargo hold. Weird. Well, I don't see a way down in there, and there's nobody talking, so... Let me check through the ship one more time, see if I missed another way down or something. I don't know. Nope, guess not. Oh well. If I could salvage this ship, it'd be worth some money, right? Well, that wasn't very helpful at all. Can we move on now?
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Alright. I think I'll just go ahead and keep boosting science. As long as I still have the science weapon with me, I think that will help. I think. This should probably help me a little bit. Reduce area effect damage and reduce plasma damage. Received. Sure. Alright. Am I there now? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's get going. Oh, really feeling indecisive. I guess I'll take Felix and Parvati with me, I suppose. Not a good sign.
What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this.
Oh. Good.
Can't keep us out.
Got that right. Look at all this perfectly good loot they left behind. Welcome, K Marine. First 100 days. No visitors. A lot. Looks like the receptionist must have been bored out of their mind. Day 115. Why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? This facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats, after all, and for keeping people company. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Day 118, desk unmanned. Unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 157, canid request was denied. Day 158, we've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until new fiscal year. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. Day 159, did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of automechanicals. I've started venturing outside. At first I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Day 301 turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like, how easy it'd be to simply tip forward, to plummet with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, then break. Wow. That must have really sucked.
Auntie's going to take care of you. It'll be okay.
Who said that?
Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's gonna be alright.
Knock, knock.
Ooh, wait! Oh, I know this one.
Who's out there?
Hatch.
Hatch who?
Bless you.
Cringe. Bless you. Hey, I was gonna say that.
Real classy. I'm so glad you're having a laugh at my expense.
Can I come in?
What? No! I don't want to die. I thought I did, but I don't. So just get gone. And be quiet when you do, please.
Rude. Well, I'm not going anywhere yet. Hey, you think they'd be interested to see visitors? I guess after being stuck here for a year.
Clever.
They didn't know what to make of visitors. Steal all their stuff. I begin to suspect that I'm not going to be able to find this low character here.
All right, hushing up.
This might be a back way in. Looks like perhaps some hostile automechanicals.
Nicely done.
I hate having to keep changing my outfit, but it works. Ah, here we go. Oh, man. There's gotta be a way to sneak around these things. Nobody saw nothing.
This thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked? Captain?
Considering the damage to the facility, I think the orbital stability is the last thing you should worry about. There's blood all over the place. Looks like there was an attack here. What the heck happened here? Sentry's coming this way. Oh, now it's going away. I see a computer terminal down there. That is so weird. Site Safety Engineer's Log. In the unfortunate event of a necessitated downsizing, the most senior Site Safety Engineer, or sole member on assignment, shall initiate by mandate of Auntie's corporate headquarters the Pink Slip Protocol Manufacturer's Directive included, within all automechanicals stationed at the facility. Sit here and guard the red button, they said. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a giant storm-riddled atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button I was guarding. The Pink Slip Protocol button. That final choice between diligent duty or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for reassignment. I hear Emerald Vale's real nice this time of year. So they executed all the people working here? Regarding Sprat's tails and coffee. Whoever keeps cuffing off Sprat's tails and dropping them into innocent, unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out, or I'll cut off something of yours next. It's not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Missing Queen of Hearts, 5 of Clubs, all aces, and 3, 7, 8, and 9 of spades. Last seen on my desk in a solitaire spread. Reward if found. Friendly game of whist. Even if not returned, we can make do. Really, come play with me. Betting not required. Or we can place bets if you'd rather. I've got a couple of packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left. I could barter. Man, Kelly was lonely and bored. Power outage thefts. Some thefts have been happening each time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Coincidence? I think not. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches, and that makes them mean. Whoops. Kind of lost track of where I was at. Try and take this out stealthily. Or not.
Crossbow kick!
Wow, this thing's tough. Pretty tough for an automechanical.
Again?
Looks like everybody's dead here except the receptionist. What's that? Huh? Dr. Lowe's Sky High Mix. Well, that's pretty cool. think I'll add that to an inhaler. Of course, unless I find more of them, it'll get used pretty quick. Just want to check at the view here really quick. Not much to see. Ah, good, I did find more of that stuff.
You're fast.
Storm cannon. Not my thing. Guess I know what all the blast damage and bloodstains is from now. Cleo ordered everyone here killed. Central lab, that's where I need to go, I guess. It's over this way. More loot. I can unlock that door. I kind of want to see what's over here, though.
Great work.
So much loot. Last login, perfect recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time doesn't help with horse fucking shit passwords. I don't know what that means. Last and lethal warning. Pink slip protocol will be coming. Advisory notice to the lead chemist at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to clause 0059 PSP-733.25, if measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty, and as a result, could be prematurely terminated. Anti-Cleo's Corporate Headquarters Special Committee for Auditing and Management. Who cares about your health more than Anti-Cleo? Nobody. P.S. Josh, my darling genius. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are in fact failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, The corporate hounds are onto your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. If I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One CAD project is an embarrassment of epic proportions. Twice is unforgivable. Please, 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 I'm begging on bending knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab quotes before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone. Your Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Mora. Read that postscript. Nora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg, I don't want you on bended knee. I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I'm so close, so very nearly on the cusp of salvation. Then and only then will I send you that blasted anthracillin. A ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep, were I ever able to sleep. No longer yours, no longer anyone's but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From my very first test, from that very first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic roots was leading us to the same destiny. Okay. Pink Slip Protocol, really? You hullheads went there? Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but we all know I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually once I descended to the highest peak of my genius. We were less than months away. Not that I'd expect a pre-brained layman to understand. Nora is wasted on you lot. I'm wasted on you lot. And might I just add, though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I'm still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never ever forget. Payback will be swift, oh yes. I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula and can focus on other matters. Then you'll rue the day you pink-slipped the great Jasper Lowe. Buffoons, eternally misunderstood and undervalued, and still misappropriating your precious company resources. The employee formerly known as Dr. Jasper Lowe. Oh. I have the option to send this message. Am I feeling evil right now? Yeah, send it. There, that's taken care of. Oh, unable to send message. Reason, 2400B, lack of power from the facility's primary source. Oh man, ruined my evil fun. Little station key card, that could be useful for something. Like a number of robots here.
Here they come!
Oh, crap, I missed.
Score for Felix!
Where'd it go? Ow. Quit it. This thing was big. And now it's dead. Oh. Okay, let's circle around. Find a lot of that stuff. Good.
Nicely done.
Looks like Dr. Lowe was so preoccupied with developing his super wonder drug as a pet project, he wasn't giving any results for anti-colloidal. And everybody on the station died because of that. Have I been here? Yes, I have been here. That lift is busted. Where is this guy? Okay, talk fast, buddy.
Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Me?
Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
I was going to ask you the same thing. What happened here?
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. Little bit of research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the pink slip protocol. Right. That answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
I don't think this fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Interesting device you got there. What are you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's sky high. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
It sounds like you could use some inspiration right now, Doc. Relax. Take an inhale.
Come on, boss. The guy's already hurting. Maybe we shouldn't be pushing him like this?
Are you sure that's such a good idea, Captain? Seems like this fella's head's already in the clouds.
Who's-y what's-y now? Take an inhale? Yes, yes. An excellent suggestion. Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
I don't suppose you could get me in the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Why do you even care what my business on Gorgon is?
I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. It doesn't matter. Clearly you're not about to take my advice. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
If that was easy to do, you would have done it yourself.
No, I'm not stepping out of my lab. Not under any circumstances. I can't bear to look at what's out there. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
All right. I'm sure there's more automechanicals there trying to kill me. I'll just take this. For the road. Alright, just maintain my weapons a little bit there.
Okay, going quiet.
Alright, I'll turn on the power for him. And then maybe I'll send that message for him. Just because I'm feeling extraordinarily malicious. I thought he mentioned something about an elevator. Looks like stairs. Maybe I misunderstood. Nope. Oh. Go back around. Oh no, definitely is an elevator. Quite the view up here.
You alright, boss?
Yeah, I'm just impressed by the view. Huh. Mechanical turbine status, maintenance required. What happens if I try to activate it? Uh-huh. Tower 1 and Tower 2 status offline. Like I gotta flip the switch somewhere. Oh, wow, okay.
Alert. Security, but
Shoot. Man, I'm terrible at the stealth. Where'd it go? I'm gonna die.
Threat level neutralized.
That did not go well. Know what that was. Okay. Let's see if I can sneak around a little better this time. Terminal back here. Security's turrets are operational. Target unauthorized personnel. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Now I'm beginning to see why Lo asked me to do this. Had to know it would be like dangerous robots here. There's no other choice. You're gonna have to fight these suckers. That thing's a dangerous one. Did I evade detection? I had to stand up for a second to trigger that. Now I just gotta sneak back. Actually.
Incoming!
Or I could fail to sneak entirely and get spotted. That'll work.
Nobody messes with you, boss! No, poor buddy!
Shoot. And I'm dying. And I'm dying. And I'm missing it. And I'm dying. What the heck? I don't know how to get that, the drone. I can't seem to target it. Can't seem to hit the thing. Couldn't hit it. That was really frustrating. I couldn't hit the frickin' thing. Ah. I was doing so well. This time I should avoid that. Don't take the stairs. I'll get spotted. Okay. Let's go back the way I came. That was annoying. Just be stealthy. And I think I'm done. Okay. Let's see if I can do the same thing over here. Watch out for that one. Shoot. Stay behind it. Okay. There we go. I just have to get back out of here again. That was much easier than having to fight the things. Done. Done and done.
Oh, what a machine. Are you sure we can't hang around for a bit? I want to get a look at its innards.
Sorry, Pravati, I don't think that's a good idea. Not a good idea. rough. No, he's trying to take in the view. Okay. Now, before I talk to that guy again, I definitely want to turn on. I definitely want to send that message. Just to mess with him. If I can remember where it was. Oh, here it is. It was in this room. I just looked at the wrong thing. Send it. Now they'll probably send more anti-Cleo goons to kill him. I'm feeling particularly evil today.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
Okay, shake.
Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
I could use some help with securing the chem lab. You know that place pretty well.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Fine, never mind.
If you'll excuse me, my experiments cry out for my attention.
What's that draft message on your office terminal all about?
Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Okay, I guess I'll be going now. Will he be pissed off when he finds out that I sent the message? I'm taking your stuff, though. Even if I don't use it, it's worth money. Wow, look at all this stuff. Just sitting here for me to take. Okay, guess it's time to get out of here. Which way? This way. It's too bad I can't talk to that receptionist person. Okay, it looks like I gotta go a long way around. Still hear some automechanicals wandering around, I think. Nope. I did hear them. I forgot these guys were here. let's just sneak on out of here. Okay, I'm out. Is the receptionist still locked up in here?
Would you mind going away? Quietly?
All right.
What? No! I don't want to die. I thought I did, but I don't. So just get gone. And be quiet when you do, please.
Oh well. That is quite the view. I think I've done enough for today. I now have access to HIA and the Chem Lab. So now all I have to do is go back to Gorgon.
Notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Oh, which one's the captain?
You know the head of the family? Never shows up on screen, but everybody's scared of him? That's the boss.
And everyone's got different theories about what they're really up to? I can see that. And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium turned to banditry? You've got to be the Masked Marketeer.
All I have to do is go back to Gorgon, get into the Chem Lab, and get into HIA to override the lockdown, so eventually I can get to that journal. Obviously, there's more to it than the journal. And I wonder who that mysterious figure is. And we'll head back to Gorgon next time on Amon Chooses Peril on Gorgon.